Allah. I'm back. I hear Yog. Alrighty, hello. Yeah. Hello. Just give me a minute. I'm just cleaning up my tabs a little. That's better. Beep. Beep. Okay, game's opening. Hello! Ghost trick. No, not that side. Go over here. Thank you. How's everyone doing? How's everybody doing? I also have pizza. Okay, enough of that. Ooh. No. I'd like to continue. Oh. That the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh yeah, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse? Okay, I gotta remember. Also, I feel like everything's really loud. I guess I had it turned up on my side. On accident. I think that sounds better. At least to me. Excuse me, mister. What the fuck? They should be mean like that. Hey, what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior that keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Oh, God's in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate, that's for sure. Wait just a minute. Oh wait, that's not the right voice. Wait just a minute. This girl is a hostage? Hostagi? Hostagi. This girl, Hostagi. What's a hostagi? Anyways, Inspector Cabanella. It's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? This time it's different. Right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. For example, time's already been changed. I have to hydrate now. Water. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white and go save... Then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. I've hydrated. Gee, kid, you're making me feel like an afterthought. I mean, you kind of are. Alright, I don't remember how to play this. I gotta remember. Alright, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Kukri. It was G, right? No, it was E. No, it was Q. Oh, there you are, Sissel. It's over the white missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go with that stuff again. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you in some other way. Wait, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. But this time around, just allow him to shoot and then save Cabanella without him noticing. Oh boy, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, just jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my power, just type V, 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 V. Let me think here. I want him over here, right? I mean, that'd be a bit wacky. Alright, let's see here. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen to me anyway. No, don't go to the freaking head, Jesus. Am I good to stay here? No, I'm not. I think. Oh, wait, I set it up perfectly. That's great. No, I don't want to talk. Oh, shit. Damn. I hope we're doing well, Papa Links. Did you get up there? There you go. I'm doing good. I wonder. Good grief. All right, let's see here. I'm feeling pretty good. I got to hang out with some folks for a bit, and then I was like, I want to complete a game, or try to complete a game, and now we're here. Okay, let's try this. Is that good? Maybe I was overreacting. I don't even know. Do I mess with anything right now? I actually don't know. We're gonna write it. This was another condition of my deal. Wipe out everyone who knows about Temsic. It's going to shoot, it's too late. Again, I'm gonna get shot again! No, wait, our chance is coming up. Last split second, right? Leave it to me! Ooh! The bullet is hanging mid-air between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's your chance. I'm here with the bullet right now. Swap this little thing with something else. What? The book. Wait, no, it's facing. Oh, wait. We did it! I don't think he noticed. I don't think he noticed. So he pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I'll say again, I love knit hats. They're so warm, most of all, soft. Did I do alright? You did a fine job, little one. Save another life. Oh, and I'll keep doing it too. Over and over. I just saw in those last 4 minutes. Give me all the answers I've been looking for. All the research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? You two are working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story of a manipulator? I can't speak words. Oh my god, almost dying is really messed me up. This knitted hat, I'm too comfortable with it in my face. So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. Alright, Missile. A certain guy I have to follow, too. We did it. I can't believe I just had a hat shot at me at the speed of sound. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How you feeling, you crazy old character? Hi there, Professor. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Well, I don't know if I'm getting older, but a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little explosion, a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me too much. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna believe that. So what, that guy in red's gone? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's pray that our boys came through for us. Damn. Damn it, you picked a bad time. Not listen to me, body of mine. Looks like most of their deaths were erased. Fortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, can't call it a complete success. But in any case, you still have a little more information and you start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them. Oh, okay. Mr. Superintendent, you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I've always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be a part of the police. Police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' causes of death. 10 years ago, I was autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteor fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. Because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. But that's what I've been chasing all night. Yeah, words are bad with me sometimes. Can you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. That's the only way I could describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead alright, no question about it. There wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteor fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up the very next instant. That's how it went. No scarring or blood either. Damn. I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. There's one way the corpse could have disappeared. And what's that? It got up itself. Yep. It got up and opened the door and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. He didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. Got some reading of some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait, could it be... That's right, it was coming from the meteor fragment. Spooky. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It's the exact same pattern of radiation as that corpse. The lore gets deeper. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it and all my deaths, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want me to blush?
Do it. Cabanella's arrival. It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. The funky boy! There he is!
I heard that there was an oddball around here who's researching sick. Is that you, baby?
Shut the fuck up and get out of my house. Who are you to be calling anyone an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard that there was a man who'd quit the police force to study that meteorite. When I heard about that, it was like a meteor had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of my power is not of this world. And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulated case in Temsic was somehow connected. Just explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption most likely by manipulating Camilla. Jinkies. Hey, head ass, what's up? If I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true that I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so, well, helpless. It's right there within my grasp. Out of our plans we were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about a spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not too bad of an idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you got, Mr. Ghost. I see that thing at the bottom. I have to ask about that first. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Your life? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel. As head of the Special Investigation Unit, and because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I could never I just could never believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma? I didn't care that he had confessed. There was definitely more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And I finally found the answer. It took me 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he's gonna prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. Revenge. The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and he wound up dead. He has only himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into the corner. Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park. And finally you, Inspector Cabanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at a kid. Yes, 10 years on that day. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very, very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine, you're under obligation. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share too much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet. And I wanted to impress them. It was supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement, but I was too green. I
pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Hey, Cabanelli, you got a minute? The chief wants to see you about that report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind the interrogation room. My gun. How could you use my gun to escape? What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn's face in the first place. Damn. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs of the communications network. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said that he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those were two of the inmates at the special prison, right? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And finally we pinpointed where they were gonna meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country of this deal. A submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely they'd use him for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves this country. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you're so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from the prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it. There's still one unfortunate little result in all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. That contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together when I was in the force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. It was just one little part of it. I couldn't reproduce how much I tried. Milla told Jowd it had to do something with... It did something it shouldn't have. Made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow the Cupid to rotate. Otherwise, the gun wouldn't have fired. So that must mean that somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Inspector Cabanella! Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil that image of me. Of that cool cat inspector that you always looked up to. Is that really the image that she had of him? I mean, she literally thought that she was him initially when she died, didn't she? I think she did. I'm pretty sure she did. Inspector Cabanella. I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time and trying to help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping that you didn't have to be involved. That's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. What the f- That's pretty messed up, dude. Tonight, I really thought that we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd. Mister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. Make everyone else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Jowd. Oh, give him the coat, baby! 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. And that's today, baby. Look at him! I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Alright, well I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. He's gonna beat the shit out of everything. This present you gave me is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. He needed a pocket watch. Hey Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Alright. Fine. I'm counting on you. It's true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon enough. Alright, I'm leaving. Bye, Inspector Cabanella. I just wanted a high five. It's almost dawn. I'm not sure who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us is looking for his or her own reasons. Is looking for the truth,
Together, I think we can shed light on these mysterious events and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. We did it! That was a lot of talking too. I love that background. Ghost trip? Lingering death? A submarine. Yes. I'm gonna eat pizza. Man, that was a lot of talking. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jad. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Hey, Wolfslayer. We gotta go to... yeah, there. Yeah! I never finished it, so I figured tonight would be a good time to do it. Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. At the end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna get all my answers. I better go. I sort of got it. Flynn is dead again. That's the way Jout's talking about it. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. Oh. Look at all these goofballs running around. Welcome to Yanoa. Detective Jowd. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone, I hope you don't mind. Egad, never thought that you'd track us here, especially seeing how you're a death row inmate. I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. The submarine, eh? Yeah, you have come at a good time. We're at like the finalness, I think. But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew whether, was going to surface, confound it. The detectives here have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. Oh. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Big brain.
Honestly, if you want to use a submarine and play it with like a video game controller, that's up to you. Just remember that that doesn't go well for everyone. Anyways, I have a little something for you. Oh, that's the transmitter. Cabanella gave me some pretty weird presents in the past. They always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver that was made to look like a pocket watch. Yep. Yes. Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I heard he is an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere. Oh, Sissel, you mean? Oh, hey, dude. You. You can relax, that's nothing but his shell. His shell? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. I mean, I think, but also he's not, but he's alive, but not really. I don't, yeah. He's controlling your daughter. Yeah, right now I guess he's unconscious, but also not there. Literally. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. Yeah, basically, in between. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. But there's something our nation needs, and Sissel has it. That's all we care about, and my man, nothing else matters. However, it would appear that Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip right here. Bargaining chip? Oh, ew! Oh my god, I thought you shoved that up Chowd's. I was about to say, what are you doing with that? Oh, I feel goofy. It wasn't just me that thought it looked like that, right? Anyways. Okay. Good. It wasn't just me who potentially had the mind in the gutter. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer is the source of his powers. Oh. Oh. What? What? What in the world was that? The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as I'm concerned. What are you talking about? What a mistake to make right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Jowd? Where did he go? What the hell? Ah, what now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. Any case, Lynn and that little lady should be somewhere around here. I smell danger. I better go find them fast. Oh, I was on the phone. Huh? So you're here, huh? Missile! Yeah, I remember. I think I remember who you are by now. I suppose that shock was a minute ago. I don't know. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. It is. Well, with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go and save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. You think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I don't think it can. Why'd I bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. Let's go find that lady detective and our little lady together. Okay. The telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I know it is. My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you'd just call that more of a hunch. Anyways, we should probably get to that phone before it stops ringing. Okay. Slows. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! The phone. That black hello, it came off the hook. Uh-oh, I better answer for it fast. Okay, I'm gonna just... No, wait. Oh no, we're fine. Hello, is anyone there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... Lynn's dead. She's dead again. Lynn is... There's no way in hell Lynn is not dead again. We better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. Yep, there she is. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Miss Camilla! And... Oh, Lynn's a corpse again. Oh, poor Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Hey, sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Missile too! I'm so glad to see you're alright. Well, I wouldn't say alright exactly, but, hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. Huh? My voice? Yeah, that's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? Honestly, she'd probably manage that. It'd be like one of those like Mortal Kombat like big attacks where like it just like shows like the bones and shit like breaking. And then Sissel's gonna be like, "Oh, Lynn, always dying to nonsense. Like bombs. Especially bombs. You're the one that saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. It's Camilla. I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile. Could you stay here a while and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? Don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. It would be. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. wonder what happened this time. Oh, okay, we talked to her some more. Huh? Oh. Can you say that again? Yeah, maybe later. Oh boy. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah, sissy? Can you tell me about what happened to you? I saw what happened after I last saw you at your old house. Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep. That's not falling asleep. That's lack of air. And I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then, huh? I thought to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in a big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. Yeah. Again, that's not exhaustion. That's not like being tired or anything. That's you. Again, unfortunately, you're suffering from some lack of air. Clearly, I was so tired I couldn't move, and then Camilla. I was so relieved I don't remember what happened after that. She must have passed out, the poor thing. Been through so much. You're very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. You've both been very brave. Anything else? Oh yeah, okay, we're fine. I can't breathe! Dying! I'm dead! I think I know what happened. Because she said that she was so relieved that she passed out, but the thing is that the people in the room were talking about, they were talking about red suit guy, Sissel, as possessing Joud's daughter. So I'm assuming that she was probably possessed for a bit. Maybe, I have no clue. We're gonna figure this out. Hey, bae. Oh, hey, Sissel! You're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. Where's Detective Joud? Is he alright? I have no clue. Huh? The room he was in just sort of disappeared all of a sudden. Yeah, it's making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. Tracked him to that radio transmitter that Inspector Cabanella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Joud managed to secretly stow away on his boat, and then we sneaked onto the submarine when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Joud and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. Found Camilla hiding in the engine room, and she had escaped and ran away there. Wait a minute. No, she may have passed. She may have been possessed and like made to go down there. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, that's quite an adventure. Then what happened next? I mean, not wrong. We're at chapter 16. I don't know. Huh? There's a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh, it sounds like it'd be faster for me to look for myself. Rewind time. This must be Will Smith's favorite game ever. Okay. Come on, are you okay? Oh. Nope, she was possessed. Yeah, think about it. Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Let me see, there's no reason I need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. I'm afraid I can't do this. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? Didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Damn. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge... Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Oh, hell. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Oh, shit. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyways, let's bring you back to life again. You didn't have to add the again part. Oh no, I didn't do that. Crap. I have to wait. I need to get to that phone. Eh. Come on. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. No one ever talks about the dead. Ah, thanks, sweetie. Damn it. Hey! Somehow managed to say that I didn't plan to do it. Get on the phone. Hello, anyone there? If anyone's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up, why don't you answer? Anyways, come if you're coming. We're leaving. So it must be true what they say. There are restless ghosts aboard. Phone book. Whoopee. That does it. I promise to turn over a leaf now, Mom. That's good. Who's he calling restless ghosts? Well, I mean, it's true that we're not really resting in peace. Anyway. It's like the sub just lost one of its crew. Huh. I guess that means the fate of the sub has changed slightly. Sisyphus has underestimated us. He slept behind his preferences. Blah, blah, blah. We already know this. Bargaining chip. It's Detective Jowd. What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red was about to have his Temsic fragment taken away. Oh, these are torpedoes. Okay. Where's this taking us? Hi, the Temsic fragment, you're mine at last. I do not know why it didn't click to me that that everyone was right here. The objective has been achieved. We detached the control room just as planned. Yes, sir. Very well, sir. So what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Well, I better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. You know, it'll be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Bye, Sissel. Oh. Jinkies. Look at those mad 3D graphics, bro. So that's the cause of the giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo, it's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? I mean, yeah, technically. But he looks like he's gonna sink this submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something about it before that torpedo is fired. Okay. There's no time it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we have to just stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do, I hope. Why is the I hope the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here's goes. Miska Muska Mickey Mouse! Oh my god. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. Was really this the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did that get in here? Oh. No, 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 no. Okay. Safety device. They're talking about a safety device. I have no clue what the hell they're talking about. Move! I don't get what they're trying to get me to do. We're just gonna restart. Yep, we're out of time. Oh, now you're gonna regret it. Dip ass. And with that, bathroom break. We back now. Oh wait, the music pauses again. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. It's okay. If we can stop it from going off, there's still hope, right? Our missile doesn't have one. But usually these kinds of missiles have a safety device. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, I was supposed to put it over on the top. Okay, we're okay. There we go. We clamped the safety device on. Alright, we should stop the torpedo from exploding. But there's one more problem. What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact, and we can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What the hell was that? Yeah, it does look like the torpedo still hit the submarine. It looks like the submarine is still okay. I like how I instantly got it the second time around. Like, no, hey, everyone's about to die, or anything music, just, oh crap, wait. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everyone's fate, including the little rats. Well, we did it. What's the matter? You still look unhappy. That sounds awesome. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess. I guess that's what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Oh, am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. I managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water's seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. We better go meet up with Lynn. Lights went out, but the machine apparently still works. That sounds pretty wacky. I guess it won't run for very long. There we go. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. So sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about it. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Miss Lee, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second now. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everyone's going to be with me now. Camilla? Camilla! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here before it's too late. Beep! Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up you go. Uh-oh. Glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room's gonna fill up with water fast. Better get out of that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out of that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure's too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out is up. Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Yep. Oh, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down here somehow. Alright, let's try it. Oh, by the way. Yeah. I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? I can think about it. In the meantime, can you please hurry, please? Alright, you did it, Sissel. Thanks. Ooh, okay. What was that? Looks like the water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Since the flashlight isn't working anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Oh, I know. Maybe you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. No. Okay. Oh, I can make it turn on myself. Okay. Well, that's silly of me. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. All we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a huge problem. Ow. What happened? I decided to... Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're just dead yet, and we don't realize it yet. Now, come on now. As if the latter could be true. Hey, sounds like it's time to fuck off. Oh no. The water is rising fast. Come on. You just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. It's Missile. Sissel, there you are. How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, right? Of course, after all. Just ask anyone who knows me how much I just ask anyone who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Okay. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Alright, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course. I don't know where to go. Let's try to see what happens with this first. No. Thank you. Okay. No, what? No. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Oh. Cool. Come on. I need to swap the bottom and the top ones. Oh, crap. No, I don't want that. Not that. That should be the one. Get up. Alright, there we go. Alright, this works. You made a staircase for me. You better hurry, I don't think that water's gonna wait for you. Oh, great. Now there's steam getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? There's no way to go around either. Do you think you can do something about it? Of course we can. We have to. Oh, wait, that was enough. No, miss. Let's do salty. Oh, that's big. This one's pushing down. This one was also going down, which means... I think we want this, right? Yeah. There. Does that look good? Looks great. Now that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Alright, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Look up there. If I can just somehow make it to that door, we can escape. Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile. I'm gonna yell at you when you're so sweet about this. I think you just did. Yep. No, this is me. No. Oh my god, okay. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, Rise. Go! I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Oh boy. No! What? Yeah! Oh. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving like darkness and seawater. Submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. Hey, Zaboa. I still want to head up and find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Yeah, Ghost Trick's being finished tonight. Just saying. We're doing it. The final struggle. A great image. I know, right? Pogris. Poggy this. It's 10 a.m. 5 a.m. The upended submarines continue to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the lady found the darkness and the seawater closing in on them. At the very last second, something saved them. Now looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is that thing? Okay. Okay. I see you've managed to survive, detective. You're... Excuse my appearance, I've seemed to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all this evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you, what happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am too. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my the image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. He's wearing that go-go boot, baby. That's pretty hot. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed and there's a hole in the hull. It's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with these people. They betrayed me, and I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they had figured it out, the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear more. The radiation's effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed quite a bit over these past 10 years. At first I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got those powers? It's simple. It is? Well, how then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy radiated by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what it does? Dying while being exposed to that radiation? On that day 10 years ago, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in the park? At the bottom of that crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of that meteorite's radiation too. Another effect of the meteorite's radiation is...
on us is it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Oh, this is so confusing. I can't take it all in. Makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strangely confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteor fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? On that day, when the fragment pierced my body, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would just be regenerated. Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call the execution off at last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard superintendent, they were slated to be wiped out too. As it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they have one more final target. You, detective. Me? If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay. I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me.
took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resistance. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. First time I wasn't able to control someone completely. The aim was off and you first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. Well, that was my plan anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet with someone after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha. The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was gone. I had to get it back no matter what. Honestly, yeah, it seems that way right now. And now we die down here. Night night. Time to go sleepy bye. Inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people... Oh, excuse me. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Joud case. And they thought you'd find out about about Temsic sooner or later. Yep. That's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. Why don't we hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling for those 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world and alone in a submarine, sinking slowly to the bottom of the endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? Are we stuck here? What? Oh, My dad. My dad was here. I bet he'd save us. It was. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go through all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea?
Huh? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That's the present from the Inspector in White. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? We should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we do find out where it is, how are we going to get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. And wait a minute, what about the torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's too early to give up.
Looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope.
Alright, let's get started. So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment?
It's there, yeah, but we don't know about calling it a shell.
Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he?
There might still be another torpedo on this submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so?
So what are you gonna do, ride the top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are going to.
Darn, I wanted to see that.
Do you want to see me drown?
Oh hey, I have some grapes.
Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Oh, looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, that sounds heavenly.
I've been thinking about this for a while now. Don't you think this country's use of technology is just a little off? Just the guy who made a deal with said country.
Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted.
Phone line to the engine room isn't working right now. All that water probably damaged the line. Guess I don't need to go back there anyway.
The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. I don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be at least 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. And when it comes to missiles, you can count on me. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Alright, let's try it. Good luck. What happened to these 2 ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
It's no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Yeah, of course I will. Count on it. Ooh boy.
No, I don't want to talk to the missile.
There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. I'll set on this end too. But something's odd. What is it? Command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. Alright. Hop onto the missile. I'll launch you from the... I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head straight to the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after the launch, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That will be that instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over from the command room. All right, I got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. It'll be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, missile. Missile? I'm sorry. I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Missile Lynn and Camilla behind. I can't do it. Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. Huh? But Miss Lynn, you staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to do something you might make something happen. And that's our only hope. What if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just want you and Sissy to make something happen, and I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla. Oh, that's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds until after I throw the switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yeah? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is that I'm truly glad I got to meet you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you too, Detective. But we're gonna see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right. We promise, little miss. Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. We're off. Seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, 12 seconds are up. Oh shit, they're both dead. Detective Jowd! But that big man did this. I'm gonna bite him. Better not. He might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what the masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Jowd. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Oh, who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you've made it here. I was Camilla. And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Joanna. You know him. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. Because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? So you do remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? That's your real name? Yomiel? That's right. People on the are calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any real need to tell them my name. Could you do me a favor? Would you mind if I asked you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure. Shoot for it. I'm sure that there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd? Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know? Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's really good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal is to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. That doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime that the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me that I would ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. You escaped the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. Real motive for revenge. I'm gonna take a quick sippy. Ten years ago. My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody ever noticed my presence. What good were my powers? It didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse.
wanted to disappear. But I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. That's all I wanted. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it felt like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain that I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would have been very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot, and the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was fake, a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old with in a society that would accept me. Finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That was the kind of life I asked them for. Completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew that would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask the national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal. They were making their moves and so much more carefully than I expected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about. He had no idea that they were doing all this? None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go through all that trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of Temsic meteorite in the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, the research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's powers. By Inspector Cabanel and that old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? Looks like just an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all the times. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not one. He's just a plain old odd person. That would have been funny if he was, though. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bring Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised
promised Lady Lynn and Camilla we'd save them. We can't do that without you, Detective God. I've been guided by fate to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where this leads us. Here we go, then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. So, where are we headed? We're not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We'll run out soon, and that will be our destination. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. Oh, damn! Killed himself. By the way, I'm not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot. What? The country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go through all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell here. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Ah! Camilla, forgive me. Damn! Got dead. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility? In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. Possibility of turning the situation around. Wait, he's dead now. Wait, can we go to him? I'm right. Huh? What is it, Detective? Yeah, because when we entered the first time, it showed him as they were both purple. We're about to go a lot back. What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. Oh, there's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. Temsic fragment is gone. This change in his shell? Give some kind of lead? Ooh. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, that they're afraid of. Yep. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. A long ass time ago, yeah. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death? But wait a minute. Exactly when was that death? That's simple. We'll find out when we get there. Let's move. Space time, baby. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it, the final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. Time travel, baby. The final journey to the truth starts now. We're at the end! Yo! Ever, you came at a wild time. Also, let me quickly go. Thank you for the raid! I don't think I have any mods in the chat, so give me a second to do all the cool shouting out stuff. How was your stream? That was Small Saga. I almost said Sega for some reason. Awesome. I do want to say this. We are at the very, very tail end of this game, so if anyone is new here, and one is at least a little interested in this game, be wary that we are at the tail end of everything, so yeah. And for anyone who is new here is going to stick it out, hello! And good night, Small Swaffle. You have a good one. I'm Orgo. I'm a Typhlosion. And I'm a variety streamer who's trying to finally fix up my disaster of a backlog. Good times. But yeah, man, I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, like, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna look it up. Whoa. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. Okay, we're going back to the game. But yeah, we're gonna beat this tonight. Yes, we save. Here we go. Final chapter, baby. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsic meteorite fell. We traveled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it is all about the replay itself. Yeah, if you need to, if anyone needs to like hop off and like take it easy, no problems. We're just watching a child start a fire in the park. What the fuck? It's ready. Hold it. Give up. Do you think you can really outrun me? Alright, now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Oh, cat. Huh? Oh, kidding. Shoot, you might get hurt. Oh god, it's a ball from space. Uh-oh. Damn. You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Hmm? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsek meteorite, eh? Beautiful, looking at it from this angle. Changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsek from falling from the sky. We might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did was inexcusable. No matter how much the future might change, the fact of that will never go away. If my fate here is to die, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Oh, we're in the headphones. I really don't know. We gotta switch the big rock to the mini rock. Alright, I'm gonna try something. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Really startled her. Even made her drop her sweet potato. How much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway. At least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Okay. Now we should be able to, yeah. Wait. No, I don't want you here. I think we put you in here. There it goes. Oh shit. Was I supposed to write that? Oh, I screwed up. Alright, let's do this. Okay, I think I can get away with having you here. Oh, look at this. Look. Okay. Yep, I know. We did it. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. Really is a wonder that it hasn't snapped yet. It might just hold out for a little longer. If I recall, the Temsek fragment smashed through the glass and lantern on its way down. But if Minos is sitting there firmly in its way, the fate should change. I think we won. Alright. Did we get it? There, how's that? Look, its fragment's course has changed a little. Now Yomio's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. Now that's changed. What's in its path? Its path? No! Ugh. Jowd! The Temsek fragment just shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists weren't over just yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, that gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down. No. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen! Missile the bullet! Missile, you freaking maniac. And I know exactly what to switch it with. I'm here inside the bullet. Now swap it with something. What? With what? That meteor fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. Yes! I know exactly what it is! Eat sweet potato, baby! Oh. um... Oh no. We stopped the bullet. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. Huh? My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. This fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Look out! Wake up, you gotta get out of there. Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over, we are out of time! Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. There isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and find out next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as long as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together. I think there might be something that can be done. What's that? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. Let's battle against the fate of death. Yomio. Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Trust me. Wait, what? This one? Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. Remember, you only have a split second. Now it's your turn, Miss Missile. But, me, what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, I got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But, even though I swap it, it'll be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Oh. It's no use, we can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oof. Ye gods. Oh, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? No? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. It was lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, right, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. You think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little one. Are you alive? Yeah. Sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. As if someone else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Aww. Hey, mister. I found this kitten, it was over there. Come to think of it, just saw it a few minutes ago, it's probably a stray. It's kinda limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny, I don't think it doesn't look injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? cat. Well, looks like his fate was changed in a big way. Whose fate? The kitten's, of course. Oh my god! Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. As long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Oh my goodness gracious, we were a cat this whole time! Old friend. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Aww. Somebody please look at me. Oh? Oh, kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. That is so sad. Somebody please reach a hand to me. I had only just died at that time. I'd lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore and I still managed to reach a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred into the black kitten. No recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory and I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back too. Everyone is Sissel! I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. It's like the blonde Marge Simpson hair of... Yeah. I took control of my body and I hurried to her house. I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." Oh. Fuck. The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important that he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. That's pretty fucked up. Oh. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. And there was nothing I could do to help him. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. First I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside of me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least that's what I tried to believe. Oh fuck, wait. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I carried tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel there inside the bag was dead. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Lynn resisted and it looked like she shot at in the direction of the bag. What? Yep. I wasn't able to control her completely. Yeah. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. And that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of the Temsic radiation. And because we were in front, yeah. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. I was the only corpse that I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. In the bag. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. 'Cause I couldn't even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember that thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean I can't rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death? If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case. Now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet that the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yeah, I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, right? So Yomiel, it's like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yeah, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling for these past 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. New 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Camilla again. So these past 10 years will vanish. Well, not completely. Huh? The memories of all of us here will remain. Including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, huh? And no matter the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime of my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yeah? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. They'll be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I got to meet you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel? Are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I'm sure we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, you valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you've come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing someday our paths would cross again. Wait. What? Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. The lamp! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out exactly as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you another version of tonight's events. Oh? You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. Bye. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that would have occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. The rat! After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Oh, that's pretty fucked up. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? The power... Look at that, the power of the dead, but how? He didn't really understand it himself, not yet at least. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it now, do you? Wait a minute. Got shot right next to him. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. Unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There was just nothing he could do with only the power to swap objects. He had the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men. There's still nothing he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. Went back to the world of 10 years before. The moment of the man in red's death. What? That's really fucking sad. He decided to wait it out. Decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that had taken 10 years to be retold. Fucking missile. So that was you, huh? He's old! That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years ago is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. Then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. He lied then about that. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You're able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the phone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. There's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. What? We met before? From listening to the conversations of the two intruders in the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard in the edge of town. I followed the ghost world past the junkyard and came across an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end. I can tell you that that was me. So I shot that night as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over to the telephone line. That's so sad. I'm really sorry that I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing that you are interested in is finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the Man in Red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you off in the right direction. And I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had it until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't have done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. The Man in Red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the ocean forever. If that would have happened, it would have all been over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I really hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile. I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these long 10 years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lady Lynn and Camilla, huh? Of course. 'Cause that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to the new present. Huh? How come it's so dark? I'll just turn the lights on here. It begins again! Oh, they're so boned. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Hey, Hisui and Snow, how are you doing? Yippee, it worked! It's like my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but when it came out so well, I wanted to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as a detective, right? Oh, really? Thanks, Detective Jod. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. And congrats on becoming a detective. Huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. Yours look a lot older than mine, though. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is a symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? I would have guessed you would have become a detective today, one day. When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew that was my destiny somehow. Destiny? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where my destiny will lead me. That you will, that you will. Hi, Lynn. Oh, hello. That's how we had the same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Hey, he never got any bigger or anything. Huh. What a mysterious little fellow. Alright. His name is Sissel. Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. What the fuck? Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Honey, where the fuck did you get that? That was not in the fridge like 20 minutes ago. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. So we meet again, Sissel. She does remember, I knew it. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world and I learned something. Taxes suck. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. Yep. Good lord, Jowd. I guess I really am just a cat. It suits me. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. We did it. We won. I can finally cross this one off my backlog. Oh, Jesus is back. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. It's not my birthday. Hey, Missile, I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. Our birthdays are for celebrate together with friends and loved ones, nothing like it, baby. But yeah, you came in at the end of the game, unfortunately. The good news is, again, we finally got another game off of our backlog. Yeah. There, how you like that? Not bad, huh? Yeah, but definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? We were gonna be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again just to eavesdrop? I don't have no idea what lengths I'd go to reach my goals. At least she's honest about it. Oh, she left the she bugged the food again. Holy cow. I've never cooked like this before. So exotic, so exciting. Oh my god, Mandarin, Greek. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken? Now good luck in the taste test, there you go. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. Who exactly is their very best customer anyway? Oh. Yeah, that'd explain it. Oh boy. It's Jesse and James. Are you really sure that we need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions directly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder just like it said. Wait, 20 kilograms? I thought it was only 20 grams. More curried chicken. I got a lot of money to give to this place. Man, they really blew themselves up. This is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetie. Darling husband, don't you think you could give me any ideas at all? You might have heard some juicy stories, the misdiscretions of a minister, perhaps. How now? Must you talk in front of our darling angel like that? Is to the stoogy mind of my husband. The next day, he takes a weed whacker to her hair.
This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man.
But you know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir.
Hey guys, you're your fucking head came off, dude. You're gonna give me a case of the vapors. I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
Remember, kids, give that guy a case of the vapors.
The piece of pitches, long live rock and roll.
Oh god, he's the reason for that one game.
Stop the park for change. I'm charging a mission. Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll and leaflets.
That's just how it is. Yeah, everyone's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in my family for generations. We have to do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Can you show me to it, say, next week?
You got it.
Dude is boogieing like no tomorrow. Does that mean he has a stomachache? Ten long years, Yomiel, your time's up today. Young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. It's a picture of the cat. Thank you, Sissel. Yeah, I knew it. That's so cute. Oh. We did it. We win. Aw, this is kind of nice. Alright, well I guess we just chill while the credits roll. We did good. Who knows, maybe this will start the domino effect I need to just like wipe out every single game I've failed to beat over like forever, literally forever. These end credits are really nice too. Well, we've done it. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh. So maybe I have to go like... Oh man, I want some more romantic. Here, give me a minute. I want to find that cat one. If I ever play this again, I want that to be my background thing. That's pretty sick. Are these concepts for Jowd? Oh god, it's her. Oh no. Bomb. Alright, I'm gonna stop looking at this. We're done. Sure. Leave this on while I find somebody to raid. But before we do anything, I need to go into my About section and go to my completed games. That's right, everyone. It's time. There we go. We officially have Ghost Trick on here now, and I shall hydrate. I'm not gonna hydrate actually. I just realized my cup's empty. I'll refill my glass like super duper fast, and then wait, no, I don't want. Stop, game, no. There. All right, I'll go refill my glass, and then I'll take a swig, and then we'll raid out. I'm back with water. Okay. Hydration is complete. Ghost Trick is on the completed games list. And now we're finding somebody to raid. Let's figure this out. You know what? I've not raided Rex Strider in a while. I think we raid Rex tonight. Our raid message is going to be... Ghost Detective is work. No, Ghost Detective. Alright, I know the raid message. I got it. We're gonna bust out some susquins. Ghost Detectives still deserve payment. There we go. That's our raid message for tonight. Alright, if you don't have access to my emotes, feel free to use whatever you guys have available. And we're gonna raid Rex tonight. So yeah. Yes, they do. Again, though, thank you everyone for coming out tonight. I very much appreciate it. A big fat thank you again to Abra for the raid. If you are new here, please consider following if you aren't doing so already. It's always nice having new people to hang out with. And feel free to check out my social media stuff, because I have a Discord and a Twitter and a Blue Sky and a YouTube. Man, I really just try to misspell like everything. I've succeeded though. But yeah, if you wanna know when I go live, the Discord, Twitter, and YouTube or Blue Sky are the places to go. And if you want to check out my previous VODs, that's what the YouTube channel is there for. I'm going to be completely honest, I do not know if I'll go live tomorrow, because I have to work and I have someone who's hanging out, and I kind of want to hang out with them. So depending on how I feel, I might not stream, and if I do, it'll probably be something smaller, something not as big of a deal. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out tonight, and I hope you all have a good one. Take it easy, everybody.